Good evening, and let's play some more Rimworld, a modded version of the Alpha 15 release. And we are on episode 14 of this Let's Play. Still working in our first year, getting ready for our first winter. Because, as you know, as they say, winter is coming. We've got probably a couple more sessions before we hit winter. Hey, there's a grave being built. So we just fought off a raid consisting of two of the Night Shotgun faction, who obviously don't like us. They didn't start liking us, and I doubt they'll like us through the near future. We are getting our research and production facility enclosed, and we're also doing some internal remodeling to keep some of the traffic out of the bedroom areas. We've got a ways to go before we get that remodeling done, but we're getting close. Now, what I'm hoping is they'll be able to walk through that lamp. I don't know if they will. If they are not, then I'm going to have to just move it. That's no big deal. In the meantime, we have some rice that will be grown, fully grown here in a day or so. We have some potatoes not far behind, and some cotton that is just about halfway done. So we're going to at least have one cotton crop done. Might be something I should have started sooner. This potato plant crop was supposed to be cotton when I first laid it down, but I evidently misclicked on the plant. So we got an extra crop of potatoes in this case, so lots of starches. Maybe that'll help them through the winter, because the winter is, well, you know, the winter's not going to be too bad here actually. If we take a look at our world, we're here in a rather temperate area, right in that area somewhere. It's roughly 18-degree Fahrenheit winter on average. So there'll be some cold days, but there'll be some not so cold days either. Actually a fairly easy starting spot, and it was the first starting spot that came up in the game. It's the one thing I didn't mod. I randomized some of the selected initial colonists until we got something that I wanted. The first starting spot that came up we went with, and it fairly temperate area, so I don't think we're going to have a big problem there. So our bedroom is just about closed in. We'll have to watch their pathing here once it is, and see if they'll use this hallway and walk through that lamp, or if I actually have to move it. And it looks like they can move through the lamp just fine, so good. He won't get interrupted his sleep anymore. Nobody should be going through his room. If they do, then I might have to change that. Now, we do have a wall heater here. We might need to do some ducting, because this is going to stay warm, but the rest of the rooms won't. Why do I have that pop-up still on? So, indoors it's 68. It's hard to tell right now. We can certainly put some ducting in. And that might be the next thing to do. So let's take a look. I don't know exactly how this ductwork works. We have upper and lower pipes. So it's like radiator pipes, I presume. And can we rotate these? We can't rotate them that I can see. I really don't know how these things work. I might have to actually go take a look. Now, there's also duct outlets and smart duct outlets and duct intakes and all sorts of things. A duct building that cools air within its network generates a lot of heat. So I'm going to have to take a look and see how these things work. I'm not sure what the difference. Oh, okay. So lower and upper is actually, those are your corners. Now, again, I don't know how they work here. So you can get an upper and a lower. I just don't know. They don't quite make any sense. Let's take a look and see what the information says. Nothing. I'm going to actually have to take a look at the wiki or the thread governing this. If you could rotate these, it makes a little bit of sense. First I assumed upper and lower was like ceiling height and floor height, but I guess that doesn't matter in a 2D world, so Something I'll have to check in a bit. I'll do that offline between sessions. Okay, so our lab is just about built in. I think I'm going to use wood floor for now, which means I need a little bit more wood. I'll set some of these trees for chopping. And while we're at it, we'll see if there's anything we can harvest out here. Doesn't look like it. Not much anyway. A few berries here and there. Yeah, certainly not much. Okay. We'll get some trees to chop. I'm going to let them get a little of that wood done first, and then I'll floor it because we only have 160 wood on us. We need some wood for the stoves, and probably what we'll end up doing is... now we can use these vents as well, and I think that's what I'm going to use initially. So this room is heated. We'll put a vent in here. I think this is just how I'm going to do it. That'll be enough to keep the kitchen and the dining room heated. Then we'll put ducts in there. I'll need a heat source maybe in this room here, and then a duct there. That'll keep these three. Now if we put one more heat source in, these three rooms should stay heated by this heater, and then if we put one more heat source in, these rooms here should be heated by the second heat source. So we'll see how that works. That should get us ready for winter. Now we still have the one big room that doesn't have a heater, and we'll have the production area and lab that isn't heated as well. We might just throw some space heaters in there. I don't know. Let's finish getting these. So now we'll have some embrasures in the north and west facing walls as well, which will allow us to use these as defensive areas if need be as well. Okay, so I'm happy the way this is coming. Now, for those that joined and maybe haven't watched from the beginning, this area here from the gray wall in the northwest corner down to here was a prefabbed building with holes in it that I claimed once I landed. We actually landed in around here and browsing around. This looked like a nice ready-made area, so we claimed this as our home area. And we've, built it up a little bit. Like I said, we patched it up. We had some holes in the walls. You can still see some floors that are original flooring that we'll eventually have to fix as well. We've just got our first research done. It took us almost 2 full seasons to get our very first research done, which was stonework. We're only on our second one right now, which is the microelectronics. I'm trying to get to comms, and I haven't found comms yet. According to in the standard game, unmodded, it comes under, I believe it was miscellaneous. I found it, and obviously it's not here yet. So I have not yet found in the bunch of mods that I have loaded what's changed that, but I'm assuming I at least need some research, and microelectronics is the one that I went with. I could probably go through the threads for all of the different mods I have and figure it out where it was changed, but I just figured I'll find it eventually. We could use it. Eco is, see, we're still going through this room here, so I really need to change this. Let's take a quick look. One thing we haven't done in a while, let's take a look at the social tabs for the players. So, Browning, male colonist 51, positive relations with Brian, slightly positive with Eco, but Eco has a negative of poor Browning. Slightly positive with Tosca, but Tosca has a negative of Browning as well. Browning as well. And then, of course, there's the prisoner, which he's been trying to recruit. Eco, female colonist, positive relationships with Tosca and Brian, who also reciprocates with a plus 29. Had deep talk times 6 plus 65. Failed to romance me times 2 minus 28. Disfigured. Who's disfigured? Wait a second here. Health. We've got a bite scar. Is that configured disfigured, or is it him who has a scratch scar? Nope. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, Brian, social tab, is happy with everybody, and everybody is happy with him. So that's good. And then Tosca, our newest recruit, dislikes Browning, insulted, sold prisoner for slavery. That will go away, I think. Browning didn't sell him. That was a colony decision. It wasn't Browning's fault. It's everybody's fault. Okay, let's not tell her that, or she'll be unhappy with everybody. But we traded a prisoner from our first raid, I think, to get her because we needed a fourth person to replace Tosco. And then, of course, our prisoner. Chat recruit difficulty has dropped a couple points. I think it started at 76%, now it's 78%, so I don't think we're going to be able to recruit him either. That's unfortunate. Needs repulsive prison cell, 8 without a table, imprisoned, cramped environment, hideous environment. Yeah, well, too bad. You're a prisoner. Brian, back to a major break risk. What are you doing now, Brian? You're meditating in front of the heat duct that you just built. Okay. Browning is going to go try to recruit Ward one more time. Okay, let us take a look. So this hallway is good. What I ought to do... Let me see if I can figure this out here. If I can manage to change things a little bit. Can we reinstall you there? I'm looking to see if I can change this out and still make it a reasonable sized bedroom. I think I can do this. Or I could make this the hospital. You know what? It makes more sense to make this a hospital here. Set that as medical and set this as non-medical. Now I can make this a better bedroom. Yes, that's what we'll do. Aha. Plans and things. Let's go back to granite. There we go. That gives an entry room to the guest chambers. I can even expand this a little bit larger. Make it a slightly larger guest chambers here. What is that? Marble wall? Well, let's make some marble blocks to finish that off. Okay. That'll make this a bedroom of fair size. And that will be, who was that? Browning's, I think? No, that's Browning. That's Tosca, so this would be Brian's new bed then. And that would at least alleviate some of the comings and goings through the various rooms. Now I might have to take this door out, otherwise people might come through here to the dining room when they can just go through here to the dining room. So if that's the case, I'll take that out. Maybe make that an embrasure. Well, yeah, well, doesn't matter, does it? I'd have to take this door out. maybe. We'll leave it as is for now. We'll let them finish doing some building, and we'll see how they actually path through those areas. I didn't see what his chance was on that last attempt to recruit. We'll keep an eye on that. So we've got 23 meals, no big deal. Some crops getting close to being done. Are we chopping wood? Is that what we're doing over here? Maybe. You're going to harvest berries, I presume, going all the way up there. Yeah, we've got a lot of wood chopped down now, so let's go ahead and not pave, but floor the inside of the production and research area. And we'll go with wood floors. Wow, that takes 516 to do that. Maybe we'll wait and make sure we have enough. We have only 160 in stock. I don't know that we actually have enough to do that. So our wind power is down, but not just because we have no wind, not because it's actually blocked by that little bush. Okay, our rice crop is coming in now. Is that ready to harvest? Harvest that. And our potato crop will be not too far behind now. She's got a decent growing, if I remember correctly. Yeah, she's got a 9 growing and also a passion for it. So we have 2 that should be doing the farming, I think. Growing. Tosca, yeah, Brian is the other grower, and he's going to go take care of that now. He's got a, he's only got a 2 growing. That's right, Parsons was our other grower, and we lost Parsons, unfortunately. But if he's got nothing else to do, he'll do some farming as well. We'll get these rice plants done. The potato plants aren't quite ready to cut down or to harvest yet, nor is the cotton. Maybe I should just let Brian finish researching. Eco, I think, is off to bed, maybe? Nope, you're moving the sleeping box. Probably should build a second sleeping box, too. We only have the 1. So let's do that. Might as well, since we have 2 animals, we might as well let them both sleep in the warmth here. We'll put that right underneath the heater there. Okay. I don't know how much wood we've actually chopped out here. 29, 30, 40. Actually, I think we have enough to do the flooring, but I think I want to wait till the harvest is in. Now, you know what? No, we're going to actually do it, but we're going to do it a little bit of time instead of in one huge chunk. That way, they're not tied up doing it if I want them to do something else. We'll do it in roughly 5 by 5 sections. That should make the interior of this fairly good for their joy and happiness and all that. Harvest failed. I don't like seeing harvest fails, especially with a 9 farming. Okay, here comes the wall. So that will give him his own bedroom. Brian, that is. How's your construction looking? Have you gone up again? Yeah, it looks like you went up not too long ago. You are now a professional builder. Tosca, you should just be farming. You've only got a 3 there. Work. Construct is higher than grow, but your construct is a 3 and your grow is a 2. Maybe these just aren't ready to harvest yet? Yeah, that's why. They're only at 99%, so... Okay, keep building. Maybe you'll go up to a 3 constructing. Hey, you did. Or maybe a 4 constructing. You had a 3 already. And you're now an amateur builder. You have a 4 construction. Good for you. Okay, so now I wonder if this bedroom is better than the other one. We won't know until it's done. Beauty minus 0.38, wealth 1900, impressiveness 21, impressiveness 24 at the moment. Of course, we could move that statue down here and make this slightly more impressive as well. Because right now, Browning needs an impressive bedroom. He's not happy with his current bedroom. This isn't much bigger. Space 113, space 36. Well, it's 113 because it's a larger area right now. It's a huge area because it's all of that area. see what happens when the building is done. Space just dropped to 111. Oh, wait. Why did it drop to 111? You haven't finished anything yet. Okay, space dropped to 68. Impressiveness 7, space 34. Impressiveness 8, space 34. Impressiveness 24, space 36. So that's actually still the best of the bedrooms. 15 and 36. So these two bedrooms are about equal. Okay, well, we're going to have to actually, you know, do something to improve the bedrooms, which we can't do right now. Okay, Eco's building. Brian is researching. Tosca is doing some more construction. That's fine. Floors. That's a good place to build up construction points cheaply. Hey, we've got some wanderers from Varea Trobo. That is the not quite hostile, only semi-hostile tribe. We've actually improved that from a minus 70-ish or something, whatever they started at, to a minus 48. So we will work on... Oh no, we've gotten food poisoning. I knew that was a mistake for Tosca to cook. Ugh, Tosca, how dare you cook food that's going to poison us? So he's got food poisoning to go along with his asthma. And we still don't have any... oh wait, they're just passing through. They're not even somebody we can stop and say hi to. Yeah. Well, and they've got nothing to trade as well. Well, that's a waste. Now I have to make sure they stay safe as they pass through our lands. And maybe they'll stop and say hi and chat us up and get some goodwill built up toward them. It's about all I can hope for right now. So Tosca is asleep. Brian's off to sleep in his brand new bedroom. Let's see what he thinks about his new bedroom here. Oh, 20 hours and we get rid of the prisoner sold debuff. Although Eco is really rebuffing him quite often. But that expires at a minus 5.7 as well. Joy-filled, very low expectations. So we're not doing too bad. He's at a minor break risk again, yeah. Hopefully we will get some more clothes done. I think I can stop on the blocks for now as well. He goes back to building floors. That's just fine. Actually, I love the speed of her construction there with that 8. And off to eat, I presume. Yep, consuming a simple meal, which means she'll probably cook after that. Those are blocks. 32 granite blocks. Okay, we're getting to the point where we can consider some upgrades for beautification. We can actually patch up the holes in the floor with some blocks. In fact, let's do that on some of the inside ones. See if I can find the tile is that marble tile? I think that probably is marble tile, which means we need some marble blocks, which is, that's granite. We've got plenty of marble chunks. I'm pretty sure that's marble. So let's work on, let's see, what's this? That's, no, that's marble tile there. That's different tile set. Limestone? Probably limestone, and we don't have any limestone nearby. I'm not going to bother cutting it. We can go with granite or marble. Let's go with the granite. We'll just patch all these holes in the floor. The rest of that is just dirt, I think, so. She's gonna go cut some marble. That's fine. What's your crafting? I know it was low. 3 only. So it'll take her a while to actually do it. That's fine. It's nighttime. By the time Tasco wakes up, she should go back to the farming because the rice... Well, the rice will be done. It's not done yet. It doesn't grow at night. Now, we could fix that by putting some sun lamps down. I'm not quite ready to do that at the moment. Like I said, we've got plenty of raw food here to cook. We're going to do some more hunting between now and winter as well. So we're going to have plenty of that stored up. If there was anything really close... that because we also need the leather. Squirrel skins, we just don't get enough skin from squirrel. If there were some large game close enough, I would actually go hunt it, but there is none. But I'm keeping my eye out. We'll get some of that as well. I hear it. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting the marble floors down. We got a prison break. Pause. No. Recruit. Now, you've got no weapons, so... How dare you attack my puppy? Ah! Attack dogs! That's the first time I've seen them attack. I wonder if I should just execute him. He broke the door. Let's take a look, because I'm sure... Well, actually, that didn't affect his recruitment difficulty. So Lucky... wow. Bruised front left, bruised right rear, cracked spine. Oh, pregnant as well. Oh, I didn't see that. How dare you attack my pregnant puppy? Blood loss trivial. Right eye shot out. How'd you... Oh, that was in the other fight. Tail destroyed. Ah, you lost your tail, Kiki. I should do something. What? I don't know. Everybody will have to let me know how you want me to treat Ward in this next episode, because I'm not of a mind to let that go. Lucky is no longer incapable of walking. Good. I mean, I don't have a lot of options. I can execute. I can. Okay. What are my options here? Okay, yeah, I can release. I can execute. Or I can just keep him in prison for the rest of his natural life. I don't know. Right now he's just a mouth to feed. And one that has a propensity for trying to break out. Look at that. Scratches from the Yorkshires. Go get him, pups. Gunshot. Bite scar. Bite to the right arm. Bite to the right leg. Bite to the... No, scratch to the left leg. Well, we'll give him one attempt until I hear from the chat, from the viewers. I will abide by the viewers' will in the coming episodes. We'll hold on to them until I hear something. Now, this episode will go up Sunday, so Monday is... the first episode after Monday is when I will make my decision on what to do with Ward, the prisoner. He attacked a pregnant puppy. Well, not a puppy if she's pregnant, but whatever. You know, you get the gist. Prisoners are more likely to attempt breakout when they are unhappy, numerous, and healthy. Well, he's unhappy. He's not numerous. He is unhappy. He's not numerous. He probably was healthy. They may seek weapons, fight, or try to escape. Now, there was just the one. I don't make it I make it a general rule not to keep more than maybe 2, at least. Maybe in a later stage I might keep more, but generally in this early stage I'm never going to have more than 1 or 2. We'll have to see how things play out later. Okay, Tosca is, as expected, back to harvesting. Good. Hopefully, and these potatoes will be done by the next farm season, or next growing day as well. Okay, so Eco has been treated. Eco had some bruises, was all, no big deal. She'll be up soon enough. It's her normal sleep cycle right now anyway. Lucky is fully healed, good. And I need somebody to get back to the cooking. We're under our recommended food stores. Now that'll be Eco's job when she wakes up. I'm sure she'll get right on that. What are you off to do, Browning? You're going to go attempt to recruit Ward. Now, this may all be moot if he actually succeeds in recruiting somebody. You know what? Those guests from the other tribe never made it by. Hopefully they made it off map fine. Because if they didn't, we'll get a debuff with that tribe for having lost people while they were in our territory. Thought that was a timer. It's like it's a little bit too soon for that, isn't it? No, that's just the message that the previous episode is uploaded on YouTube. So if you're watching this, you've probably already seen that. Tosca is feeding Eco raw berries, just what Eco needed while she's in the middle of her sleep cycle. Eco is up. Eco is fully healed and off to do some cooking, it looks like. No, off to eat. Just got force-fed berries, or tried to force-feed you berries. Looks like she spit them out. And she's going to eat a real meal. Okay, Browning is making some marble. Good. That will allow us to finish some of our patches. Now Eco is off to bed in her normal bed for the next 4 or so hours, which will end her sleep cycle. Tosca is got the rice replanted, it looks like, and is now going to go finish building some of the flooring here. So it's not a perfect match, but it's better than dirt holes in the floor. Now what are you off to do? Carry the rice? No. Oh, you're going to go grab some marble, it looks like. Okay, she's going to do some constructing that of floors. That is just fine by me. At least as long as the potatoes aren't ready to harvest, it's fine by me anyway. And it looks like they're not. Going all over the place to lay out the marble. Why don't you just lay out the marble that you or the dirt that you walked over half a dozen times? Okay, Browning is cutting, and Brian he's actually getting progress finally. About 60%, 70% through microelectronics. And still at a 5, 3/4 of the way through to level 6. So even though he's not got a passion for it, just by repetition, he's the only one that I think he's the only one that I've allowed to research. Maybe Persons did a little bit of research, but for the most part, Brian's done the bulk of the research. So despite the fact nobody's got a passion for it, he's actually improved a bit in it. There we go, lots of stuff done. We're finally going to get this room sealed off for the guests as well. Looks kind of strange, the mismatch. And we got wood, we've got marble, we've got granite, but I made do with what I could at the time. We had some granite blocks, which is why we have some internal granite walls early on from putting holes in the wall for the air conditioning and stuff, so yeah, it is what it is. It's at least enclosed now. Off to get a meal. I'd love to get microelectronics done here in the next little bit. Browning. Okay, there is the time saying it is time to end. I think we'll take it just to the end of this current day, just to get... Oh, we got a colonist needs treatment. Browning, that would be because he's got food poisoning and asthma. Nope, it's just the asthma, actually. So, we'll have to get him treated here. So, like I said, we'll go to the end of this this day. That'll put us 1/3 through fall. And Eco's going to finish off the flooring that was started. I'm surprised she didn't go cook right away. Does cooking not come before construction? It does. Maybe I should... Oh, Browning's... Wait a second. What does Browning have for cooking? He's got a 6. She's got a 3. Oh, okay, yeah, Browning should be doing the cooking. We actually have visitors from Valera Trobo. This is traders as well, so we'll have to deal with that next episode, I think. Somebody was fully healed. I missed it. Are they down here in the corner? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be just about the end of the day by the time they get up here, so... more people to make friends with. Browning will have something to do. I will get him right on improving relations for... I'd love to get relations with them up to a positive. They made a pretty good jump with them the last time they were here, so... It's possible. Looks like we only have a couple more missing floor pieces. That's good. We still have this stuff to pick up as well. But, again, I've got too many people doing too many other things right now. Things that are a little bit more important now. Actually, who was without a weapon? Eco's got the rifle. You've got a bow. Do you actually have the capability of firing? As good as any. The thing is, I don't know if I want a neurotic guy that's always on the verge of breaking with a submachine gun. So yeah, I think we'll leave you stay. You've got the submachine gun. Browning, you've got... Maybe we'll have Browning pick up that submachine gun. Let's do that. Okay, so this room is now complete. Let's see what we've got. Impressiveness is still only 13. Wealth is 1268. 1123, 733. So you've still got the best bedroom of the lot. Okay, Brian's off to bed, I think. Research is up to 619 of 700. Getting there. Maybe one more day we'll get the research done. Okay, that is just about going to be it. Yeah, these guys are just getting here. We're at hour 22 of day 4. So not quite 1/3 through. Everybody else is off to bed, it looks like, except for Eco, who is going to go cook. Nope, not cook. What are you doing, Eco? You're tending to Browning. Oh, we are really low on medicine. I hope they have some with us. We're down to 7 medicine. And yeah, we just got the low medicine warning. They are traders. They're likely to have some medicine. So we'll take whatever we can. We've got about 350 gold. 380 gold. And I still think I have some set to mine, don't I? The last little bit down here. Or did it get mined already? It did not get mined. And evidently we mined it and found some more. Cargo pods. Ooh. Let's go find them. And what in the world is that? Agave fruit. Okay. So we'll set that for pickup. Not too far away. Browning, you're awake. We'll do a quick look at trade as soon as you're done eating. Why are you consuming berries before they go to bed? Before they go to sleep, you're going to do it. Okay, you're going to make it. He's running away from you. Oh my. Well, you scared him, Browning. You and your 1 foot. Oh, you moved, just moving out there. Hopefully you won't run away some more. Hour 0. So we'll just take a look and see what we have to trade, and then we will call it quits. Once again, thanks for joining, everybody. Not willing to trade a whole lot of stuff. They have... Oh, they have some herbal medicine. We'll take it. I don't care. They have 1 herbal medicine. Oh, yay. They have some pemmican. Let's see what that looks like. Preserved mass mixture of fat and plant food. Tastes bland but not offensive. It lasts a very long time without refrigeration. Nutrition is 0.05, the same as everything else we've got so far. I don't think we will. They have a wooden spear and they have a cloth toque. Actually, I'm going to sell what I have. Now, you know what? I'm going to sell those EMP grenades. We're not going to be facing anything where they're going to be any good anyway. We'll sell that plasteel knife. I'm trying to build up some coin. I think I'm going to sell the beer. And that is it. That'll give us a positive 314. Oh, he has insufficient silver. Oops. He only has 171 silver. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll keep the plasteel knife. Well, that will give us 72 of the 171. Let's reset this real quick. Let's take the medicine. If we sell at 61, that's 78. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. The plasteel knife they can't afford, so okay, that's fine. And that's where we will pause it, save, and we will catch you next time. Once again, thanks for joining. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough, and we will catch you next time. Castanar out.